Look, people get stuck in loops like broken records, over-explaining, waiting for permission to feel, needing certainty. It's like being at a bus stop where the bus never comes. But you're still sitting there decades later. And here's the thing, the Zeigarnik effect. It's the universe's way of saying, get off the fucking bench. Unfinished business keeps tugging at your sleeve until you finish it. Curiosity cracks open the rusted door. What if the opposite were true? What if you already have the answer? That's not therapy. That's putting the pen back in your hand. Your story isn't finished. You're the author who stopped mid-sentence. A man sits before a locked door crying. Years go by. He begs for the key. One day, a child walks up and pushes. The door was never locked. Your excuses, your fear, your paralysis. They're fake locks. Push. When someone says, this is too heavy, you pace. Yeah, it's heavy. Then lead. And what if this weight is your barbell? What if every rep is building strength? Suddenly pain turns into progress. Science agrees stress, in measured bursts, literally strengthens neurons the way lifting strengthens muscles. Karma agrees duck the weight, and life keeps handing it back until you lift. Nobody changes for logic. People change for what they value: freedom, peace, love. So freedom is their value. You don't say quit smoking. You say, what if dropping this is the greatest act of freedom that you could give yourself? If love is their value, what if forgiving yourself is the highest form of love? That's pacing their soul and leading them across the bridge they already built. Every limiting belief is just a map. I can't change. That's a map. I'm not enough. A map. Maps aren't reality. They're doodles on paper. And maps can be redrawn. Neuroscience calls it neuroplasticity, new wiring. It's recursion, self-collapsing into new form. Either way, redraw the fucking map. Your brain ignores boring shit. Swearing, drama, surprise, these light up your amygdala like fireworks. Vulgarity, it's steel on steel. Drama is sparks. Confusion, so what the fuck? The micro gap where new truth slips in. Without impact, the lesson slides off like steam from glass. With shock, it etches in deep. That's why sometimes the most healing sentence isn't I understand. It's stop bullshitting yourself. You're stronger than this. The patterns that trap us, I have to be right. That leads to exhaustion. They should understand me. That leads to isolation. I'm not enough. Self-sabotage. I can't change. Paralysis. Every one of these is mistaking map for territory. And every one of them can be flipped. What if being wrong is the first step to growth? What if understanding them is the bridge to being understood? What if you're already enough? And the belief you're not is what keeps you stuck? What if change is happening right now? Because you're asking this question. A donkey falls into a pit. Villagers shovel dirt on him to bury him. At first he panics. Then he shakes it off, steps up. Every shovel becomes a step until he climbs out. That's life. It dumps dirt on you. You either suffocate or you stomp and rise. If you keep waiting for permission, 10 years from now you'll be the same, maybe worse, wondering why nothing changed. If you stop waiting, act, reframe, lead yourself, 10 years from now you'll laugh. That was the day I stopped begging had locked doors and just pushed. Karma doesn't give a damn about tone. You can whisper wisdom in silk, it bounces off. You can roar it with vulgar fire, it lands. Action is what karma counts. Hide truth in sugar, you'll delay awakening. Rip off the bandage with a laugh, a curse, a spark. And the healing happens now. Think of it like weaving. Psychology is the thread of your loops. Neuroscience, the loom of your brain. Math, the electricity humming through it all. Spiritual law, the pattern that emerges. When you combine them, therapy isn't therapy anymore. It's a dance, a construction site, a forge. Your unconscious becomes a blacksmith, harboring old beliefs into new weapons. Stop waiting, shake off the dirt, redraw the map, lead your own dance. Speak the truth even if it shocks. Act now because delay is the most expensive decision you can make. Life will shovel dirt on you. Life will hand you broken maps. Life will stick you in waiting loops. But the truth, you've always had the power to redraw, reframe, rise and lead. So expect it to work. Stop the excuses. Act as if it is working. Project your intention with certainty, because in the end, reality is not out there. Reality collapses into form through you. And if you don't like what you see, push the fucking door.